and do the right thing. Do the thing that gets you passionate. Do the things that you're very, very excited about. So expand that comfort zone. And I would tell you in that process, as you're building your business and you look at this industry, you have to evaluate what you're doing. You have to not confuse activity with proper activity, okay? A lot of people, and this is great that you're listening to this. This is proper activity, okay? But don't spend the rest of your life only doing this. You got to get on the phone and you got to implement, and it goes back to the activity knowledge. You've heard a lot of good things here today. You know what you're learning. You know where you're at. But the bottom line is that now you got to go implement it. Do not suffer from analysis paralysis. It'll kill you every time in this industry. Just go do it. I remember when we were rising stars in the company that we're with, and I remember that occurring, and all of a sudden we just hit it hard. I wasn't looking to the left or to the right. I was in the trenches, and I continue to do that every single day. Why? Because it's duplication. It's about what's proper. I know the difference between improper activity and proper activity. Don't fall into that management phase. You just spend 80+% of your time on new business development. That's marketing your products or recruiting associates or representatives or distributors or whatever into your company. The bottom line is you want to make sure that you're doing the proper things and you're focusing on the right things. So, I would just tell you that, people do need leaders in this industry, and you got to make sure that you become that, but you have to learn the information and start teaching that information before you can become that leader. And then once you become that leader, you're able to find that next leader, and that's when that duplication process starts to take care of and take place and take hold. So if you look at the American economy right now, I just understand. I mean, as Jim Rohn always says, people are fighting to get into this country. They're climbing over fences, getting on rafts and going across the sea, climbing under, going through, doing whatever they can to get into this country because 90% of them want to work. They just want to work. They want the opportunity to excel. Most people in general are out there trying to, understand that an immigrant to this country, an immigrant that is not naturally born in the United States, is 4 times more likely, something like that, 4 times more likely to succeed than a natural-born American, okay? Why? Because they see the opportunity. Don't ever lose the vision that we have, especially in the network marketing industry. In my opinion, Mike, it's the greatest form of free enterprise in America today. You find something that you're passionate about, you get out there, it's the right company, it's the right thing to do, you find yourself in a position, you go to work, and you develop that work ethic, and you can accomplish whatever you want to accomplish. You can fire your boss, you can go on, you can do the right things and get excited about it, because we do live in the greatest country, and I'm super excited about that, and I got to tell you guys that it has changed my life, but at the same time I have changed my life. I had the opportunity. The vehicle is there for all of us. It's just who wants to get in and drive it. And I think that's the key to success. And again, don't suffer from analysis paralysis. It's like when you go buy a brand new car, what do? I mean, you don't get into the car, open up the glove box, and read the owner's manual, do you? No, man, you get into that thing, you turn the key, and you press the gas, and you go. And that's where it that excites me, and understand that it just takes drive. We're in America. It's the greatest country in the world again, and just stay focused on it and really help develop your business and just reference these courses and stuff. So let me flip it back over to you.
A lot of the international listeners here today, too, you're doing business with networkers in America. Mike just gave you some great examples. That's pure empowerment, what he talked about, of that one fact alone, how sometimes an immigrant will succeed. And you look at that because they appreciate that opportunity, the freedom that they've never had. That is amazing. So here's what we want to do in kind of wrapping this up. On my end, I just want to personally, number one, thank you for purchasing the course. We've got a few more courses lined up for you here in the next year or so. We encourage you to get involved with any type of training program, especially when it has to do with personal development. This course here today, step-by-step process. You've got your leads with Cutting Edge Media. I've got 2 strong recommendations for you. Number 1, buy more leads. And number 2, make sure you maintain this course. And what I mean by maintain the course is follow it step-by-step. Okay, stay the course. Stay in one place, okay, and just follow the system. It might not work the way you want it the first 30, 60, 90 days. You might not get those results right away. The money might not make you a fortune overnight, but you've got to weather the storm. It's so critical. In closing, challenge yourself daily, weekly, monthly. I mean, a challenge will get you going, folks, and I am personally challenging you to take your business, take your life to the next level. And over time, here's what's amazing. If you just get challenged just a little bit, how many of us got, excited about the first of the year? Every year, that's when, if you look at a historical figure with like spas today, January is their best month. Why? Because people want to get in better shape. The first of the year came around. They're emotionally challenged to get in more nutrition in their lifestyle. They want to get in pain because they want to get in shape, so on and so forth. Some of you know where I'm coming from. But here's what's amazing. When it comes to physical fitness, we all understand that you're not going to see and feel results every single day the first week. You're going to be sore, and you look at month 2 or month 3, but you know what? 6 months down the road, if you are properly maintaining your nutrition, if you're in the gym 3 days a week, guess what? You're going to see results. Same thing here. You've got to challenge yourself daily to work your leads every single day. You never know what lead you're going to pick up the phone, and you don't know if that lead's going to be your next ace. It's going to be the person that will make you a fortune. Time and time again, I can tell you story upon story. A story I want to share with you quickly, though, and in wrapping up working leads and from Mike Lemire, very simple. I remember a story years ago when I had talked to a prospect